Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today we've got a new game. So I'm bringing you Particulate Emergence. So anyone who's actually played any of Knuckle Cracker's games beforehand, such as Creep, was it Creep? Creep 2, Creep 3, I think there was another one, and then they brought this out, which is a completely different sort of type story. So instead of you fighting the creep on the ground, you've now got to do it in space. So we've got ships and stuff like that. So it is a whole new sort of system. So I thought what we'd do is jump straight into this, do a couple of levels, see what it's like, see what the game's like, and then have a good go at it. So yeah, this is again from, as I said, from Knuckle Cracker, who have done quite a few of these sort of type games, more strategy, shipbuilding, defensive sort of take over the map sort of strategies. But yeah, it's been really good. So prepare to drop out of the rift. Sir, the particulate threat is massive. Okay, so the info cache is here, engage. Okay, so we're dropping into something. Let's have a look. Okay, so as you see, we've got ships now. So let's try and make that a bit bigger. So jump is complete, and we are trying to build other ships by the look of it. So these are now our little generators down here. So these are the ones we're looking for, and these are now the new particles that are going to start attacking us and sort of that sort of stuff. So instead of having creeps, it's like creep particles instead. So we've retrieved the info cache. Your orders, sir. So extract the contents and prepare it for rift transmission. Okay, so we're sending things through. So the power drain will be massive and make it impossible to jump. I know, the data, it has been an honor. Okay, so it sounds like he's going to sacrifice himself to get this data sent. I understand. Transmission prepared. Sending. So we're now sending data for a rift by the looks of it. Because you used to jump through rifts with your ship. Right, so now the particles have decided they're going to start attacking us now. So yeah, and that particle system is going to start attacking us as well. So I think they're going to try and use the ships as some sort of defensive way of getting through things. So we're losing ships left, right, centre. And that thing is coming for us. It's just gone straight through our barrier and now it's coming for our command ship. And that's the command ship gone. So that was, I think that was the prologue. So like all other Bohor Hell Corporation was lost. So Arkbot, at last they rested. So there's corporations in this one instead, and you haven't got the like last remnants of society. To accept a single and final transmission. Right. Okay, so that was the prologue, so we can move on to. So access level 9, Seal Officer CEO. Continue. Right. Okay, so let's jump straight into episode 1. Let's launch this. Okay, so greetings associates. Before we embark on our journey, our COO Archimus will review the operating procedures. Please pay close attention. Okay, so this is like a tutorial. Thank you, Chairman Ticon Associates. Let me make the situation run perfect and show Chairman Ticon we are more than prepared. Okay, so our corporate ship is our HQ. So first set up that. Right. So we want to set it within these bounds. Right, so energy mine produce energy needed to power ships and weapons. Okay, so I'm now getting bonuses up here, like we've got production of 9, that's done. Excellent news. As you're being briefed, anticipate numerous energy sources to be scattered through redacted space. Okay, so these were once great worlds. So these might have been the worlds that were before here, but then have been destroyed. So select and build an Omi on it. So Omi looks like turrets that we can build on here. So that's done. Okay, so that thing then powers that. So that's okay. So I've been through like a couple of these episodes, just flicked through and had a look at them. Just generally because I've got this early, so I've been having a look, making sure that things are fine before I record it. So once the Omni are built and it is on the land, it will mire the land. I'm assuming that is mire, or is it mine? I think it's meant to be mine. Or mire could be, I don't know. Increase its energy production. Okay, so we're now up to 11. So that's okay. And the final note, Omis, they also on final note about Omnis, they also include a lathe. This can be useful in certain situations. Okay. Right, so cancel. Next, ship construction. So let's build a lathe. So this is the same thing that like the Omis have got on it on board as well. Ships are constructed in space and require energy from nearby energy mines to build their power their modules. Select the lathe ship from the command bar. Yeah, I've already done that. So now I can move it around. Okay, so I want to move it around here. So it can fly over the land as well, so that's okay then. And hopefully that will then build another energy mine over here, so then our production will go up. So we're on 16 at the moment, and now we're up to 20. So that is that done. So we've got quantum links which establish fall from the operator. Okay, via the command interface, select a ship, then move it, and I can rotate it. Click and drag and release. So I can also rotate from the mouse wheel. Okay, so that's pretty cool. And we can move their stuff like that. Yeah, I've done that one. Lastly, hold down E on your console keyboard when moving ship. This will cause the ship to slide to its target destination without any rotation. Okay, so that would be pretty cool. That's pretty interesting. So this lathe schematic chairman has also licenses to a single destroyer. So let's get both of them working. Oh, you can't have both of them working on it. Okay, I would have thought that would be good. So it's got firepower, the lathe, the destroyer, so that is good. And it will work as long as it is built near an energy mine, as long as it is within the supply chain. Okay, that's good. So I'm assuming for those guys, you know, like you get relay stations as well. I think that would be good. So let's review the threat mission status. Crew with great effort and detailed information regarding potential threat in redacted space. Okay, so different corporations. Over the centuries there have been associated ventures into redacted space, often by insane and desperate chiefs of failed corporations. In all cases, those who ventured redacted space were never heard from again, with one exception. And it is that single exception we have come to progress. A message encrypted and only recently deciphered by our Chief Technology Officer. So associates the encryption was not easy to break. After considerable insight have I discovered the message content. That was weird. It contained a description of a mindless threat that was attached to energy and technology. Self-replicating, it could be temporarily defeated and pushed back, but would always return. Many of you no doubt heard the rumours of this threat their whole lives. The rumours are true. I've programmed the simulators to create an approximation of the threat and modified the standard Galcorp lathe to destroy the source of its particulate threats. We simply don't know how effective our weapons will be against this threat. Okay. So that is the bad part, so I want to start getting a weapon system up there. I want to keep the command ship behind. Let's move you within distance, shall we? So it has got a weapon system on it as well, so that's good, so it can defend. But there's an energy thing here that I need to work on as well. Otherwise we're going to run out of supplies, aren't we? So let's rotate you. Get you working. Make sure you're not getting shot at. And we've still got a supply chain in this area, so that's good. So we're now keeping everything down. Yeah, almost 10 does on. So this is going to be a bit of a longer one because tutorials and stuff, so that's done. We need further review. We had energy problems and the simulations were correct. Okay, so it says they can take more formations. Wow, okay. Right. So let's keep playing. Let's move on to... abort mission. So I keep forgetting you have to come out of it and then go into the next game. So yeah, this is our first actual mission against something, I believe. Is this episode 2? So, jump complete. We've entered redacted space. Sensor readings. There are particulate threat here, exactly what in Anna's simulations. But there are 2 emitters. Odd. There's substantial wreckage here. Energy crystals from what appears from 2 tech modules. Thoth. What do you make of these? There's spatial plasma in this region. Somebody's reading for an assignment to correct the blue plasma in this region of space. Could slow the movement of enemy particulates. I agree, the plasma is unstable and is likely to decay upon contact with the particulates. Prepare engineering to receive those tech modules. We are going to retrieve them. Okay, right, so we are launching, so we want to drop this in here. Maybe I should have put it in somewhere else, shouldn't I? Really, that was a bit of a bad judgment there. I could have increased production already, so let's get that working on a lathe. We do need a destroyer, so I'm hoping when that lathe's done we can put this in a sec. So yeah, go on. We've still got 3 extra power, so just in case things goes worst. And hopefully, as I said, this blue barrier is meant to protect us. Yeah, it's really slowing it down. But it's eating through it. That's the only problem. So I do need this destroyer up and running sometime soon. There we go. So its weapon systems are online. So I need to collect lots of stuff in this area. But that's going to slowly start going through those, but hopefully that destroyer will just sit there taking things out. So I'm thinking additional lathe. Okay, so new lathe appears in the panel to the left. Okay, so while that's working, I can get that building. Now, so energy crystals are cache of instant energy. Okay, so if you want like emergency stuff, that's the sort of thing to have. Okay, so mine here to increase energy, that's fine. So let's just get these caches working. Is that going to defend? I don't know. That just seemed to just attack something. That was weird. So I think I need more destroyers. Really, I think that would be the best thing to have. But it says we need to get things out there. So I think this lathe would be best suited over here. Maybe move you more in the middle. Protect you like that. Turn you. There we go. So you're in the middle of both. It's giving me more omnis. That's fine. Let's get you out here and get this energy, shall we? Right. So now I can build another omni up here. That's good. That'll start defending my areas. So I need to move this one up as well. So that they're circling that system there. I don't know if they're going to start trying to move into it. I don't know if they can take that over as well. So let's move things up. I want to keep that destroyer within the line, otherwise it's going to... Okay, we're going to need to get some more support over here. Send you out. Send the destroyer with it. Hopefully it will get the energy it needs by that time. Right, so the destroyer could take out things that are like trying to weaken the island. So that's pretty cool. So I'm thinking go for this far one over here. Have a lathe each side, destroy in the center with the most punch. I'm not tempted to bring that one forward. I really don't want to damage that thing because that's like our main attack force. Like that's for emergency uses sort of thing. So energy output should be okay. We're looking like we're defending it okay. I don't know if I can push my lathe a bit more forward. There we go. So now it's throwing every single particle at me. The destroyer is taking a lot of fire here, but luckily it doesn't repair itself. Done. That one's cleared. So can you do much in here? Just take out particles, that's fine. So let's move you guys over like this. Start putting some fire in places. Now I'm going to move you over. Oh, oh, that's a lathe taking a lot of fire there. Yeah, I think it's good to bring like corporate HQ in. They're going to need it to start defending this area. But luckily, as this is an early level, I think it's going to be quite an easy one. And this, yeah, that's good. We've got the corporate one in, so that's fine. Start defending and done. So, tech licenses, energy crystals, dual particle emitters. We didn't expect much things this close to redacted space. Other ships must have been destroyed even this close to the boundary. We came for answers and believe we have them soon. There we go. Let's jump into episode 3, shall we? So, this one, destroy structures. So there is an instability in the jump at a rift. I'll just. Perhaps a significant threat in the system may have something to do with it. Steady crew, Anna. What do you make of this system? Wreckage, like the previous system, with multiple particulate emitters, but the scale, the emitters are much stronger, and I believe that they will emit particulates that are bound together. Bound together. Does the simulation predict this? Yes, but I thought I would not encounter it until much further in. Okay, so crew, this wreckage must be being collected as well as the info cache. Perhaps that will contain the logs of the lost corporate HQs. Yes, so we need to find out more information. And perhaps that will be useful for our own survival. Prepare all systems to engage. And then limit the threats here. And get me that info cache. So there's an info cache in the middle. Looks like we've got another ship here. So let's jump in with those boundaries. And let's just continue, shall we? So I'm going to zoom this out so we can see the whole screen. I don't think we need too much of it. So that's working on that. So we can get this emitter working on a lathe. And an Omni would be good, I think. Okay, so these are the joined up ones over here. So interesting, I've never seen this ship design, and it's currently available. It isn't currently available in the Gal Corp inventories. I've integrated the license, and it's activated successfully. A hidden design. Can you see that the both particle beam and weapon launchers on this guy, plus 2 engines? Talk about a rapid response ship. The enthusiasm is admirable. The particle beam should slow down those particles, but this in itself will be useful, but we can also modulate to repair decayed blue plasma and remove red plasma. Ah, this will be good. Good, so this will be good. So if we got blue plasma like the one in the middle, we can repair it. So it's called a Joven. Let's get a Joven up and running, shall we? And then we need to get down here and get some more systems running. Yeah, we are running seriously low. We are back behind in energy. We are low on like 4, so if we come under fire, like as we are going to be in a minute once this stuff passes through, we're going to have some problems because no weapon systems up and running except for that system. And we've got particles moving through to the side. We do kind of need this Joven up and running, don't we? But luckily, our Omni back here is actually helping. It's increasing up to 4.3 now, and that is luckily taking out that. Right, so it's got engines now, so lathe can move about a bit. But we need to be able to defend this system, and I've got things coming from my lathe. Okay, luckily it's got its weapon systems up and running. So that's fine. It's a little bit damaged. Let's just move for a little bit. Yeah, it's starting to damage me. Maybe I started with a little bit too much stuff. Maybe I should just start with a lathe. There we go. Right, so that should start repairing itself in a second as well. It's going to get a massive burst of... There we go. So now the Joven should be being supplied. That thing is completely emptied. Alright, so let's, while we're here, get 2 more ships up and running because we need them. Okay, so this thing's got rockets as well, so that's good. So I think this is going to be a case of get the lathe down here, start doing some destruction. Okay, that's a little bit too much. Right, we're going to need the Joven down here before this takes out my ship stuff. Okay, that's good. So this is defending well. Right, we can put you up there. There. Let's get you working out here. That way I can put an Omni out there, I would think. Right, so you need to start defending. You need to start destroying that. You need to start building. Come on. And watching your back as well. Alright, so we need an Omni up here. Right, this is throwing quite a lot of stuff at me here. But luckily, I think that will be destroyed soon. Let's put a destroyer in the middle there. That will protect that sort of sector. Right, that's that gone. Good, so I can pick up another Omni down here. Let's get the destroyer down here as well to protect it. Yeah, that's taken that out, that's fine. So we've got Omnis protecting up here. We've now got a power stabilization system over here. And it's actually repairing the blue particle field in between, so that's good. But we want it over here destroying this red one. I think all that's going to do is slow our system down. So while that's doing, let's move that over here. So we are doing pretty well. We're defending these sectors here. Let's get that. Getting that info cache is what it wanted, wasn't it? So we've got. I'll put an Omni over here just so we can get some extra speed. I think would be good. We kind of need more power. Right, so we've got an info cache. It's only partly preserved. It is very old and used a version of data compression that is, well, ancient. Most of the data is telemetry and a mess. There's one personal data log. Chairman Ragnall's personal log. The particulate emitters have been growing stronger in each system. Unless fate is mocking us, the particulate must be communicating across systems. If so, then our theories about the particulate must be correct. And these theories are correct, then the Galactic Corporation, House Abraxas, and the ruling board have all been kept a terrible secret for far too long. That's all I can access. House Abraxas, they fell decades ago and there hasn't been a ruling board in nearly as long. However, secret Ragnall was referring to must have remained a secret. Yes, I wonder if Ragnall's theory about particular matches ours. Okay, so we're learning a little bit more. So I think I'm going to take this destroyer up this way with this lathe. And we'll try and take out that particulate system there. I think that'll be easy. If I can keep this lathe system here. Yeah, see that blue, that red is slowing my system down a lot. So I'm thinking, bring you out, let's start defending. I don't know if I'll take the Joven up there as well, to take you through that way. Okay, so the destroyer should be fine there, you should be fine there, you should just be able to defend and take on energy at the same time. My lathe is getting hit heavily and they're sending even more stuff at me. Okay, I need the Joven up in now. Right, you've run out of energy. You need to back off. Yeah, there we go. We've got the Joven in now, that's defending this whole area, which is good. Hopefully we can drain some of these resources here. Hopefully they will just waste so much particulates in this area that we can get around it. So this guy's rebuilding the slowness systems as well, so hopefully while we're all here that will defend. If we can get rid of that, that'll be a good turning point. Right, so let's get this Omni up here. He seems to have filled that whole sector there, so that's fine. And you, I'll move you across over there. So our particulates up, there we go, that's another one down. So I think now we can move on to this sector. That is going to be heavy though, that's the only problem. So I'm thinking, move the Joven in, destroy next to that, lathe next to as a reserve. Because they're going to go for that next. And let's put a lathe behind that. Yeah, it's going to take me a while to get through that though. Can we just grab it there? That's it. There we go. That's what I was thinking was going to happen. Alright, let's move you back. Ooh. That was a lot of hits we need to repair very quickly. Right, well that's down. Let's get that and a destroyer in. That Joven will be fine. There we go. Hopefully this will work really well. So that's kicked them off that island. Right, let's move down to this island over here. Okay, we need our laves down here. We need you clearing out the sector. So it's good he starts clearing away the red stuff that slows us down. So all we need now is what this destroyer is doing is helping get us in this middle here, because that's where we need to be next. There we go, so that system's down, so that there is literally only one left. So let's start moving stuff in, shall we? Let's start bringing our command in as well. I don't know what else these guys can actually do. Let's bring the Jolin in, bring you around here maybe. Okay, so he can start supporting these guys from those particles coming forward. So I think this is going to be mainly a case of let's just speed this up and get stuff going, shall we? Because we don't want to be sitting here for ages. We just need these particles moving through. So if we move that down, that will then kick things back. Yeah, we want to stay within the boundaries though, otherwise we're going to start losing energy and stuff like that. What's its boundary? So that should start killing it from there. There we go, we've got 2 on it, and that's done. So, I'm more convinced now than ever. Are there any readings that might lead us to the origin world? None. I hope there'll be some remnants, some modular signatures, anything that would hit the origin world. So, if we don't find the origin world, then this all could be for nothing. I mean, hopeful, my friends. We've been able to handle most particular threats so far. That's good. Right, so that is that. Yeah guys, so I'm going to stop it there. And what we'll do is we will carry on in the next episodes from Insanity and beyond. So, thank you for watching guys. If you did like this, then please do hit this like button. And if you want to see more, then please do subscribe. But I'll see you in the next one. Bye.